Marvin Hagler. My father was a big boxing fan. God bless and rest his soul. And we were in the projects in the Bronx, and we couldn't afford cable, so it was a matter of getting the VHS tape, that was passed around in the hood, in order to catch the fight. And we finally got it, I think a week after it happened. And, maybe about 25 of us surrounded a small TV and a VHS. And we watched the fight. And my father was so angry because he was a huge Hagler fan. And he hated Sugar Ray Leonard because Duran hated Leonard. And, he was a big Duran guy. So hence why I'm a big Duran guy. But yeah, that was what hooked me. And from there, I was like, yep, I definitely want to watch this.
Okay, for me, it was Mike Tyson. It was just growing up and seeing Tyson was in jail when I was old enough to watch boxing, but hearing the stories, you have a video game at home on NES called Punch Out, and here's this big guy. You hear these stories where if you go to the store and you see someone get beat up, they go, well, if Mike Tyson was here, he'd knock that guy out. Mike Tyson was the last relevant heavyweight. My friend Lightning Lopez said this, and it's true, where if you ask someone who was the heavyweight champion, Mike Tyson's the last time that was a relevant question because everyone knew he was the heavyweight champion. And for me, just seeing this guy, sure, he's from New York, but he felt like a universal citizen. He felt like anywhere you went, Mike Tyson had ownership of that city because he was a symbol of strength. He was a symbol of someone who would overcome adversity, and you could feel he was battling demons, but it felt like he was trying his best to always keep it in check. Even if he was all over the place, it always felt like there was a sense of sincerity with Mike. And watching Mike Tyson fight and the beauty from defense turning into offense, when I saw that, I'm like, I've always got to watch that because it's like nothing. I'd never seen anything like that where it's like this guy literally got beat up. I literally get the trash talking from pro wrestling, and it was borderline beautiful. Like it was just like all these facets of entertainment in my life. Add to it on top of it, my life is crazy as a child, right? I'm living an alienated experience, all internal. It's like this world I can completely geek out and obsess over. And then back then it was even harder to find, so you can read books. It was something I could completely engulf myself in. And that's how I got into it, was Mike Tyson. Next question. How difficult is it as a journalist to land interviews, quotes for a story, coaches, fighters, more available by promoter or because of managers? Well,